14 large breed dogs, and I haven't swept or mopped in 2 weeks. Plus, it smells like dog juices and doo-doo.
Sometimes I just look at the internet and I'm like, no. No, on every available single level, no. Okay. And the fact that this is being called realistic cleaning takes me to another universe. You don't even understand. It aches my brain. Okay. I'm here like I contracted several diseases through the phone just watching this video. I will never fully comprehend, okay? And before you tell me, we listen and we don't judge, we judge, okay? I judge, wholeheartedly I judge, because if you live worse, okay, than an animal would out in the wild, you deserve to be judged, babe, okay? And if you put your dirty business, literally, or if you wash your dirty laundry on the internet, literally, for the entire world to see, I mean, you are just asking for judgment at this point, okay? There are things we can all agree to, we listen and we don't judge. There are things we can be like, okay, I get that. But not sweeping or mopping, okay? In 2 weeks. With 14, not 1, not 2, not 3, 14, 1, 4. The number between 12 and 15, thereabout. 14 large breed dogs inside that house. Imagine the smell. Imagine the smell. And yeah, if somebody can live like that, do you? Okay? Do you? But do you know, I think there's a word we should be using a lot more often. And somehow in the early 2000s, when the internet was picking up and all that, there was something we used to call clickbait. Okay? And I think we should collectively hold hands and use the word rage bait a lot more often. A lot more often. Y'all be throwing every shit word in the dictionary around at any given time, okay? Without knowing the fucking meaning. Let's agree to use the word rage bait more often, because what the entire fuck was that? And this is not even about, it doesn't matter if they are fine like that. Yeah, I don't care. Quite literally, because thankfully it's not my fucking house, could never ever be, okay? And technically it does also not affect me. It does not affect me, thankfully, because I'm neither their neighbor nor their landlord nor any other thing. Factually, I'm not even on the same continent, praise God, than this person, okay? But the thing is, you're putting something on the internet, calling it realistic cleaning, when in reality you're just dirty. You are dirty. And then we pull the conclusion, if you can, mop your house with 14 large breed dogs. Like, do you wash your ass? Okay, because sorry, that's the kind of question that I have when I see videos like this. Because if you can live in a house like this, and mind you, she does shit like this barefooted, okay? Barefooted, something that normally you should be using one-way bathroom slippers and be burning them after that, because you don't fucking know what these bathroom slippers contracted while walking on that floor. And she's doing it barefooted. So yeah, I ask myself, if people like this are in society, what the entire fuck are they carrying? What genetic mutation of COVID 18.7 are they carrying around here? Because how the hell are you a human being and you live like this? When you, mind you, we are not talking about somebody that doesn't have the access, doesn't have the finances, doesn't have none of that, okay? I get shit is circumstantial in many cases. This is just pure, hey, I'm a dirty brat and I want the whole world to know I am. And I disguise that shit as realistic cleaning. No. Let's call shit for what it is, okay? You are just dirty. That's not realistic cleaning, okay? That's not in any way realistic. You are just dirty. Full stop. Okay? I mean, whatever makes you feel better, whatever makes you sleep at night, if that's what you want to call realistic cleaning and that's realistic in your world, fine. But the rest of us know that that's not realistic, okay? And we also know anything for the clicks, anything for the views, anything for the coins, right? At the end of the day, these people know exactly what the fuck they are doing. And then Unfortunately, I'm gullible too because I fall for this shit every single time because every time I see it, instead of just to go and block this woman, every time I see her videos, I want to just vomit. You know? That's not fucking normal. Okay? That's not fucking normal. Stop portraying being dirty as fucking normal. Like, what the fuck? And then what the thing that fucks me up the most are people that will agree to this shit will now be calling non-white immigrants in the US or in Germany or whatever dirty. I just want to remind you collectively, I just want to remind you that during the fucking pandemic, and if you're in Germany, don't fucking say I'm lying because I will prove your ass wrong. We had entire posters, okay? Mind you, the government went and had a campaign and printed posters on instructions on how to wash your fucking hands so that they can decrease the way COVID spread from one person to another because people don't wash their fucking hands after going to take a fucking shit. So what they did was they printed posters and kept them in bathrooms, in public transportation, in buses, in, areas where huge public traffic is going on, where people fluctuate a lot during the day. So they put those posters there so that to encourage people and educate people on how important it is to wash your hands. So it all ties in together, okay? And I'm sorry, because everything in life is that deep. Because hygiene is a lot cultural. Hygiene is very cultural. And if you can call this shit realistic cleaning and agree to this shit, and then you have the caucasity to be labeling immigrants dirty because they live different than you are not okay. Okay? Let's agree to the fact that you are not okay. You have a problem and you are racist. Okay? Because by the same standard, we give white people, by the fucking way, okay, that applies to the same, this fucking family with their fucking breeding kink, wait. Okay, I went back to Google it. The Jenkins. This fucking family, the Jenkins, with that white woman that has she's now pregnant with her fourth kid, and they live in a 1-bedroom as 6 going on 7 with the fucking newborn, and she had her kids sleep on the floor until the internet collectively came together and gave this woman bunk beds. If this was a black woman, y'all would have torn her ass apart. If this was a black woman coming on here, I have 14 large breed dogs and I have not mocked, y'all would tear her apart every single time. Y'all would have had her account banned 17 times in a row. But it's a white woman. So we are calling it realistic cleaning instead of laziness and dirtiness. But lo and behold, a black woman doesn't color white people in her fucking own coloring book that she purchased with her own fucking money. Y'all be losing your fucking shit, okay? Y'all are fucking hypocrites, okay? I cannot even say fuck and fucking as much as I want to get to the level of disgust I am feeling. In fact, there are no words that I am aware of in the English language that are sufficient to describe my disgust towards people like that. Because your double standard is all over the place. You see shit like this, realistic cleaning. You see a black woman trying really hard. You see a black woman flourishing, problem. You see a black woman catering towards black people only, problem. You see black people living in peace, having a cookout, doing the problem. You call the police on them. But white people get to do realistic cleaning on this fucking app, and none of you felt the need to fill out, to maybe call the animal protection. If this was a black woman, y'all would have made sure those 14 large breed dogs have been taken away from her last week. Let's not forget that, okay? So no, that's not realistic cleaning, and no, that's not normal. And yes, that's a fucking double standard that would never have happened if this was a black woman. Thank you